TFNN. Headline News Update. Here's Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We have the Dow Industrials up 43, Nasdaq up 18, S&Ps are up 8.5. We have gold flat at 11.32. Silver is up 13 cents, trading, excuse me, folks, at 14.67. You get platinum at 9.13. Light sweet crude up 40 cents at $44.83. Bonds, the 10-year up 3 ticks, 128.17, 30 down 2, 157.15, and you got the King dollar up 38 ticks, traded at 96.22. The euro is down 25 at 112. Bottom line, folks, get long the S&P, get short the bonds. You're going to get a bounce in this market, and it's going to be a sweet one. Why? Because right at the open, this is what you had. We've been coming into the lows of the August 24th, 25th, and 26th. You were doing that with lighter volume, and that totally makes sense because, bottom line, the range is large. You know, the S&Ps just went from a price point of 2011 down to 1868. Bottom line, you're going to get a bounce. The bounce will be on lighter volume, and I suspect this bounce can get anywhere up to about the 1941 area, so it's going to be a decent bounce. If you look into the SPY, the SPY, what you're looking at in the SPY, with the SPY, we had come into the lows with 178 million versus 570 versus 369 versus 333. That sets up a bounce. That bounce can get you anywhere up to the 192 to 194 area. Inside the NDX 100, same type of setup inside the NDX. What we have with the NDX is this. NDX gets down to a price point of 99.52. And you're coming into 75 million as well as 104 million, and we did 44. So that bounce there can bring you up to about the 103.13 level. What you are doing also, so you come into the lows, you had lighter volume, you're coming into window dressing, just as the setup is totally there. And if we go over to the IBB, because the IBB is running the NASDAQ, bottom line, what the IBB did is did a 100% move of a move. What that specifically means is this, is that the IBB had hit a low of 284.16 on August 24th. Bounces up to 366, comes all the way back to 285.53. Bottom line, you're going to get a bounce in the IBB. And, you know, we'll see where this bounce goes. But the IBB can actually bounce to 337, which would be a total mind blow, by the way. No two ways about that. We take a look at the bonds. Okay, so if S&Ps are going north, bonds should be going south. We take a look at the bonds. You take a look at the 10-year bond. What you have with the 10-year bond is this. The 10-year bond right now is trading at a price point of... Sorry, the 10-year bond is trading at a price point of 128.18. It's got over its highs. The volume contracted slightly yesterday. You're into the high that was generated out here on the 24th. What I expect you're going to see a small turnaround. It's not that bonds are bearish just yet, but they're in a consolidation. And the bottom of that consolidation on the 10-year is 126.16. So that correlation goes as you get a bounce higher in the market, they'll lay off the bonds. We go over to the gold market. Gold wants higher price, folks. Actually, even India last night, India reduced their interest rates pretty dramatically once again. And what you're going to have, you got to remember, gold is a worldwide phenomena. Gold today got down to 1123.50, 67,000 contracts. It's rejected that price. You're trading at 1131. Gold wants to run to the price point of 1169.80, which is the high of the 24th. I expect what you're going to actually see on this run is we're going to actually get into the 1234 area. So what's the correlation? The correlation is S&Ps want to bounce higher, bonds want to go lower. Dollar still can't handle higher price. Gold wants to go higher. Silver needs some real traction behind it. This 10 a.m. update is brought to you every day by Everbank. For more information on the products they offer, you can call 855-750-4051. And folks, they got an outstanding deal right now on gold coins and silver coins. $75 over spot, all in, meaning delivered to your house. On gold, $7 over spot, delivered to your house on silver. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Look forward to speaking right here tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.